Shout out Q. Shout out Q. Shout out Q. Shout out Q.
Coach, can I just start off, obviously, coming down to Handley? If I'm correct, you just implemented some single wing style. Can you just talk about what you saw out there today?
Yeah, I mean, to address a single wing is a difficult thing to run. A lot of people don't run that, so you really got to be on it. You got to be sharp with what you do. Having implemented that for the first year, we just went through that this year. It's going to have some growing pains. Having said that, we've performed well. I think we're on. We did a lot of positive things on offense today. Punching in 2 touchdowns. Scoring early in the first quarter. I don't think offensively was our problem. We were moving the football, pretty well. I thought there was a 4th down we didn't convert, but yeah, it's going to take some growing pains in that a little bit. But I mean, I'm pleased where we're at offensively.
Yeah, just fit your personnel basically.
Yeah. I was an assistant under Denny Price, and a lot of people know Denny. And Denny always told me, man, Musselman football, you can block down, you can kick out, you can lead, you can play aggressive and play physical. And to me, I think that's what Musselman is about. I think Musselman's a grind it out. I mean, we've been that way as a school since the 1950s and the 1960s. And even though the kids change, our mentality is still the same. So I thought it fit us better as a school. I thought it fit us better as a personnel team.
As the single wing, just touching on that again, looking at what you've done out there and some stuff you have to adjust, but just looking at some of the stuff you do, it seems like you're mixing things up, still throwing the football a little bit. Just talk about what you saw from your quarterback and offensively in that mindset.
Yeah, we're unique because some single wing teams play 2 running backs back there. We have a kid that can throw the ball and sling the ball that's played quarterback before in his life, in Zach Miller. Zach gives you a lot of different options that, you want to pound the box. We're not scared to throw it. Ours is kind of more of a, I guess if you talk to football coaches, they probably say ours is more kind of like a hybrid single wing because we kind of got some spreads concepts built in, still with some blocking concepts. So, that gives us a lot, and it'll continue to build and grow.
And defensively, I know they have great athletes, but were you guys just a step too slow to kind of react to like those read option pulls, basically?
I went in and watched the film a little bit halftime and everything. We were like in quicksand, and a fast team like that's going to do that to you. I'll be honest with you, a lot of our mistakes when I went and watched them on film at halftime were one guy out of position, and defensively that's a tough thing because one person's out of position that can open up a lane, especially against these guys when you're going against a dude that is going to Wake Forest and a running back that heaven's sakes, like a little bowling ball. We can't make it easier for them, and we did that some today.
So just looking at a game like this, obviously not the result you want, Coach Thomas, but I know there's a lot of competition up there in West Virginia. How does a game like this you sort of gauge and prepare for some of the tough competition up there on your side of the line?
Yeah, we play one of the hardest schedules in the entire state of West Virginia. Our conference, our Eastern Panhandle Athletic Conference, is as tough as it comes. Outside of that, we play Handley, we play Loudoun Valley next week. Both playoff teams in the state of Virginia, really good programs. Cabell Midland was the number 1 team in the state of West Virginia last year. Wheeling Park every year is a top 10 team in the state of West Virginia. And Parkersburg last year was one play. They lost in the last play of the game to get to the semifinal. So, we don't play the hardest schedule in the state of West Virginia. We definitely play one of the hardest state schedules. So, I think this will help us down the line. I think playing a quality team like this, will get us tougher and get us better.
Just off script.
Can I add something? Oh, you care if I add something in? I would love for you to put this in. I am incredibly proud of our kids and how hard they played. We had kids that we were dragging off the field at the end of the game because they were giving every ounce of everything they have. So, it's not of a lack of effort. It's not of a lack of heart from these kids. Super proud of our players. Yeah, thank you.
And last but not least for me, just a little bit off topic. Yeah. How you like that brand new turf field?
It's pretty cool. Yeah, it's pretty sweet. It's fun. We'll keep getting used to it. We've only been on it for a week, so we'll get used to it.
Yeah, I mean, you've had natural grass coming out here on the turf. Does that help your team a little bit? Come your first home opener?
Yeah, I think a little bit. We'll learn to play on turf a little bit more often, but it'll help us.
All right, I don't have the exact numbers on hand, Hassan, as Hassan Akanbi's joining me after Handley's 43-14 victory over Musselman. But carried the ball, not a lot of carries, but the explosion, 3+ touchdowns, I believe. What a day for you. How to feel your home fans, home opener, just the performance you had.
It was great. just going out, running the ball, just doing what I do, and for the line to be blocking and letting the gap and hole be open that much, I just give them I just give credit to them, to be honest, because they allowed it to be open to where I didn't have to do much. But
In
it was great.
in an offense, in a running back's eyes, when you're seeing holes open like that, are you just scanning, looking for that big hole? Because I know that line did that pretty much all game. What is it for you? Are you tracking down which hole's the biggest to get your most yardage through? What's that like?
I basically just read what the line does. Like what the play is being called. I just read off of that, and then whatever else happens. To be honest.
So a big win like this, obviously last year, this team falling to Musselman in the season opener. What does a win like this, of this magnitude, mean for your team going through? Yeah, I know it's game one, a lot of building blocks to come, but
Right.
what is that like? Just what's the message moving forward?
We just set the tone. We just played to our standard. We knew that last year it was we lost, but we knew we had to come out this year and just set the tone for the rest of the season on how we're gonna be playing. We still have a lot of things to work on, but we still are playing to our standard and just letting teams know that we're coming, we're playing.
Hassan Akanbi, congratulations. Thank you for your time. Have a good rest of your weekend.
Thank you.
Right here on the Kirby on Sports podcast. Jay Sean Offit joining me. The judges defeat Musselman 43-14. That offensive line looked very well up there, helping make those explosive plays, sort of in your mind and just in general on the line. What do you see? What was sort of the mindset there?
Our mindset was just to pound the ball down the field, establish a run game early, and that's what our line likes to do because Chunix is very strong in the run game. So if we're running the ball, we know it's going to be a good day for us. It opens up a lot of more options and gives us a lot of more things for our receivers, quarterbacks, and even the line to get some good blocks.
It looked like to me, and I could be wrong, you just made some massive holes out there that Hassan was able to capitalize on in this 3+ touchdowns he had. Can you just talk about what it was were you doing anything different or just the same stuff to get those holes open? What were you seeing?
It's the same stuff that Coach Hunting teaches us all week. He works with the running backs, work with us, like to show the holes that the running backs have to read off. And if we do our job, we just expect the running backs to make the right read. And Hassan did a great job at that tonight by having 3 touchdowns and a lot of explosive runs.
So what does just a win like this mean, of this magnitude, mean moving forward into the rest of the season in your mind?
It's a great statement. When we came out last year, we started off good, but we didn't finish the game the way we started. And we knew that we had to come out and play hard because a team like Musselman, a team in West Virginia, is not just going to give up because we're better or we're bigger. So we knew it was going to be a hard fight, so we just had to come out early and smack them in the mouth.
I will congratulate you on the commitment to Wake Forest. The last time we spoke, you did have an offer on the table. Best of luck to you the rest of the season. I thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Triston Darling joining me. A very impressive day out here at the Handley Bowl for you, my friend. 43-14 win over Musselman. What was sort of your reaction when you were named the starter for Handley?
I was very excited, obviously, as a freshman starting on varsity. But I was cool with any other quarterback starting. We have a great quarterback room, and I just happened to get the spot, beat them out the spot.
It seems like that quarterback room uplifts one another, helps each other out. Looking at sort of the older quarterbacks, how have they helped you up until this point?
At the start, it was very hard to get the system, but they helped me a lot, like getting the plays down and just what reads to make, everything. Yeah.
Absolutely. So just looking the gameplay, obviously you weren't on the field a lot due to the explosive plays. Second play from scrimmage, you're running a touchdown run all the way into the end zone right here. Just take me through what you saw in your mind. How good was the offense today?
So I read the DN, and the hole was just there, so I just pulled it, and then it was just straight green grass from there.
In general, just looking at that O-line, obviously an impressive job by them. How did you see the O-line? Were you just looking for those holes to go through?
Yeah, they're very excellent. They make very little flaws in game, and I can just rely on them for everything.
Absolutely. Triston, what does a win like this mean, of this magnitude, going into the rest of the season?
It's very big to open up the season 43-7. and we're just going to keep going forward from there.
Triston, appreciate your time. Enjoy
sir.
your weekend. We'll talk
Thank you.
soon. Coach Jake Smith of the Handley Judges joining me after a 43-14 victory over the Musselman Appleman here on the Kirby on Sports podcast. First and foremost, it seemed like your offense did very well defensively, getting some stuff done. But am I correct in saying your offensive line opened up a lot of holes for your offense to get stuff done today?
Yeah, no, absolutely. I think our offensive line did an outstanding job today. At one point we scored 3 times in 4 plays. That's a testament to what they do up front. Our backs are very talented, but again, they can't do anything or showcase their skills without those guys up front.
So, announcing Triston Darling as freshman starting quarterback, just tell me a little bit about what you saw out of him, obviously, as a freshman and looking at him. Not a lot of opportunities because of how short your offense was on the field due to those explosive plays. Right. But what did you see?
I think he did a great job managing game. Obviously in the design quarterback run game, I think he did an outstanding job. And then in the passing game, he did an excellent job there as well. The only incompletion was a drop pass. I think he made correct reads and got the ball to the guys that he needed to get it to. So very impressed with him for his first start as a freshman.
So just looking at offensively again, this quick plays getting on and off the field. Yeah, obviously not giving your defense a lot of time, but I don't think it really affected much. But can you just talk to me about the explosivity of your team today against this Musselman team?
I think we have an explosive offense, and so as a result of that, we're going to put the defense on the field a lot. I think they did a good job of responding and being on the field. Obviously in the single wing, they're going to take a lot of time and eat a lot of time in possession, and so they're going to be out there for a while. But by and large, I thought they did a great job today defensively.
Absolutely, and just this game, a big win after last year falling to them. What does it mean to come out on top by this margin at the home opener in front of your fans?
Yeah, I think it's a great thing that we get to win, obviously. But big thing, we talk about is playing to a standard. And so regardless of the scoreboard, we're going to play to a continuous standard on a day in and day out basis at practice and in game. Doesn't matter who's in, 1, 2, whatever. You need to play that standard. And I thought for the most part today that we played up to that. I'm proud of the kids for that.
And what is sort of the message after this win going into the rest of the season, essentially?
Yeah, we have a short week. Next week we play on Thursday. Saturday, Thursday is a quick turnaround. So we're going to have to be locked and loaded on Monday and ready to go for practice. We just need to build off today, right? We did a lot of really good things. We did some bad things, and we need to correct our mistakes and move forward so we continue to be successful this year.
Coach Jake Smith joining me. The Handley Judges get the victory over Musselman 43-14. Always appreciate the time, Coach. Thanks for having us out. Good. Congratulations once again.
Thanks for having me.